What is up, YouTube? Murderous Enemy here, coming at you with the two other Whirlwind Sprint locations in Skyrim. The first location for the first Whirlwind Sprint word is actually given to you in by the Greybeards when you are becoming the Dragonborn. Now, the other two words are pretty straightforward where to find. All you have to do is just follow the paths that I take and they'll find the locations. They're not going to be too hard as long as you have basic weapons that I wouldn't recommend. I mean, you don't have to have the greatest weapons ever, legendary weapons, and you don't have to be a master mage like myself, but I would recommend, adept level weapons or spells when getting any sort of shout, because you don't know if you're going to be facing dragons or going into dungeons and taking out hundreds of monsters, or if you're taking out a dragon priest. Like what you have to do for the second location, which is right what I'm showing you right now. You just have to go up that mountain, follow the exact path that I took, and that's going to give you the second word for the Whirlwind Sprint. And also the location of Volsung, which is one of 7 Dragon Priest masks. So that is a key to note. Make sure you pick both of those things up, because they are going to definitely help you out. So I just show you guys here that this is indeed the second word, Fury, of Whirlwind Sprint. And now we will shortly be moving on to the third word of Whirlwind Sprint. So there it is. That's how far you can teleport within with 2 words of Whirlwind Sprint. So this is the location of the third one. If it goes too fast for you guys, then make sure to pause the video and see where it's at. This is going to be the third and final location for the Whirlwind Sprint word. So here we go. In this weird tunnel thing here in this cave, I will be having all the locations in the description, the names and where you can find them, because I know that was a little fast on the map for you guys. So this is the final battle. This is a whole cave that you have to go through. You just follow this little ghost thing. He's going to get you through it. But this is the final battle here. I thought I'd show you just for fun, and the final word for Whirlwind Sprint, so you can get all 3 words and be shooting your face across as fast as possible and as far as possible with the Whirlwind Sprint. Like I said, the shout isn't the most useful when it comes to, I mean, it's definitely better than Dismay in my opinion. That is the lousiest excuse of a shout. I don't even know why they put it in this game, but as you can see, you go friggin' far once you get all 3 of those shouts. I mean, that was from the word wall to the smack dab center of the chaos and fighting that is going on right now, as you can see. But like I said, I mean, it's really not that, you're not going to use it 100% of the time. I would strongly recommend getting Stormclaw. I will be making a video on how to get all 3 words for that one. As far as all of the other dragon shouts go, I'm not entirely sure if I can get all of them in and on my channel, but I will be trying. I will get as many as possible for you guys, especially with the DLC ones. I will be getting the Dawnguard ones up there, and I'm not so sure about the Dragonborn new DLC. I'll have to see what I can do. However, I can definitely get as many as the non-DLC shouts as I can. Like I said, some I don't really think are worth getting, such as Dismay. Animal Allegiance, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's cool, but it's kinda not the most useful one. I mean, how often are you gonna be running around, especially once you beat the main quest line of Skyrim? You're running around, you see a bear, and you just don't feel like you have the power enough to take one out, to use Animal Allegiance. So not all the shouts are as useful as you might want them to be, but you gotta work with what you have. And as far as Whirlwind Sprint goes, it's actually one of the better ones. Not the most useful, but it's one of the better ones. I mean, if you want to die, use this straight off the mountain. That's going to do the trick for you. But a key to note when going through this is you want to have at least adept level, whatever you're doing. If you're a mage, if you're a warrior, or if you're a assassin, you might want to have adept level stuff. I'm a master mage, so it wasn't too much of a problem. Or you can lower the difficulty if you want to. I'm playing on expert, so that's what fun I had to play with. At first I thought he knocked me out here, and I was like, there's no way he just took me out with 1 hit. That would have been kind of stupid. However, it didn't, so I was pretty happy about that. So we're just taking out the last guy here with the slow-mo cam. And that's it. I mean, this is a pretty cool, pretty cool little cave. I mean, they got a lot of stuff in here. As far as the loot products go, nah, not the best. They've got a lot of coin, but not like, you're not gonna walk out with $3,000 in your pocket when walking in with 0. But I mean, it depends what level you are. It depends how lucky you are. It depends on the tree that you have. For your Skyrim person slash dude slash warrior, and I totally failed when getting out of this cave. I had no idea what I was doing, so I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through this and have it watching me epically fail when trying to figure out how to get out of here. So I'm just gonna cut ahead straight to the end, and that is gonna be close to the end of this video. Just make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. I hope to see you guys in future videos, and make sure you guys have a ton of fun with this Whirlwind.